Greetings and welcome to the Alonzo Bash podcast. I'm your host, Alonzo Bash, and today's special guest. Today we're talking about small family homestead living, and today's special guest is Ken and Melinda Dexterville. Hope I didn't mess up the last name. And I've known Melinda for quite some time, so I'm very, very excited to have them on today. So let's go. How are you guys feeling?
Good. Doing good.
Nice. So before we get started with the homestead living, Melinda, I know we go way back,
Mhm.
from your days as well. I know you still write children's books. So where are you right now? Number what? What number five,
Number six.
six?
Yeah.
Wow, six. Okay, so let me see. I remember animals and colors.
Okay.
Um,
And then after that, it was Say Goodnight, Little Ones. Then
okay,
Just Like My Awesome Dad. And I'm currently working on a coloring book for to empower girls and
okay.
to have confidence and understand their self worth.
Okay. Well, this is the first time on this particular platform. Of course, we interviewed before on the on the when I did the radio and all those things. So I just want to touch base a little bit on the life of an author, how we got into it, and what keeps you. I mean, six books is a lot. Like I said, when I first talked to you, I think you had at the time was two. 'Cause I remember the two books that I brought. So what are what's the passion for children's book, and how you got into that?
I got into it because I became a mom in 2017.
Yeah,
And it first started with the pandemic, and I wanted to do something to educate the kids more and also to keep them busy and
yeah,
not like freak out because of the whole wearing a mask kind of
yeah,
thing. So
yeah,
I came out with washing hands and wearing mask coloring book. So try to make it like fun for them and introduce them to essential workers or just things that we're doing in the community.
right,
And
right.
what keeps me going is the creativity of it all. And
Hmm.
it's fun. And well, I think it's easy because I could write a book in a day. It's just having the
Yeah,
time and the funds to market. But like I said, I love it. So I'm just gonna keep writing as much books I can. And now I put my kids involved. So we're having fun doing it.
nice. So you self-publish?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. What's that process like for you?
Well, you get your ideas, jot down, and you put your book together. And how do you do that is first you need to know what the concept is and why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you also have to go find like links and who can edit your book for you, format your book, and illustrate your book. And then I usually do it through Amazon because they have like a quick process.
Okay.
And they supply you an ISBN number, or you can purchase your own from other website. Just connect it to Amazon, which is Kindle Direct Publishing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I just go from there.
Mm. Wow. You said you could write a book in a day.
Yeah.
How many pages we talking here?
Um, Maybe 20, 30 some pages for the kids book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
That's pretty impressive. So you say you're at six books now. So where people can find the books and so forth. You mentioned Amazon.
Correct. They're currently on Amazon and they're also on Goodreads. And I have Wash Your Hands and Wearing Masks on Amazon, Goodreads, and Walmart.com.
Okay. Nice. Once again, man, congratulations and
Thank you.
much success on the book, on the
Thank you.
books rather. Hi,
Yes.
Mr. Ken and Melinda. So let's go, man. Small family, homestead. How did you and Ken get together? How you guys met? Let's start with that. How you guys met?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's
I'm
hear
more of
your
a
voice.
talker. My husband is really shy in front of the camera.
Okay.
We met at you're probably familiar, and some people that are watching. We met at Tipsy Wednesday. Ricky Platinum
Okay.
was the DJ.
Yeah.
So we met there in 2000, I think 12. Yeah, in 2012.
13.
Okay.
No, it was 12, baby. It was 2012, and 2013 is
Yeah.
when we actually started going out. But yeah.
I can't believe me, man. Women are pretty good remembering dates. Time.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so you guys met at Tipsy Wednesdays, and all right, continue from there on.
Go ahead, finish the story.
Um, and then we got married 2017, and then we had our first child in 2017, and then we had a second child 2018.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and then we bought our home in 2021,
Yeah,
and but the thing about buying our home, we had of course agree on the thing. I wanted just a neighborhood with a good school system and quiet and just away from it all and just somewhere totally different. All my
yeah,
husband wanted was land.
yeah.
All I care about was land. I didn't care about the
I,
house or anything that happened with the house. All I wanted was land. As long
okay,
as you can have land and
yeah,
I could do what I want to do with it, that's all I cared about.
yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. So before you guys bought the house, where were you guys living prior to that?
Well, we was in an apartment in Laurel,
Yeah,
so we was there for like 4 years.
4 years. Our goal was five to get, to get out and do something different, and
yeah.
we did for 4 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we were there for 4 years. Was building from there, and then once the pandemic hit,
Yeah,
um, interest rates on houses was real low, so we jumped on that.
yeah, yeah. So what was that process like looking for a home? I remember Ken mentioned that his main concern was land. Definitely wanted land, and so let me ask this question. Ken, you said you wanted land. So
Hmm.
obviously you had a vision of why
Yeah,
you wanted land,
yeah.
right?
See, because I grew up farming,
Yeah,
right, in the Caribbean. My family, we all had land, so we grew up farming. So growing up now, coming in the States, I
yeah.
couldn't do that on a scale that I wanted to. So
Okay, you already had the
when I
knowledge,
had,
experience.
yeah, so when I had the opportunity to buy a house, I
Mm,
didn't want to buy a house to where I could stay in for a couple years and then upgrade to the dream house. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
So I wanted, if we're gonna buy a house and we have the opportunity of buying one, let's buy one that we can see ourselves making it a dream house
yeah,
and staying there
yeah.
forever.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So that's why I wanted land because I always wanted animals. Um,
Yeah.
of course, in our farm we had little animals, we had fish, we had birds,
Hmm.
so we had those little things. But I wanted other stuff, so
Yeah.
that's why I wanted land.
Okay. You mentioned the Caribbean. What island specifically?
I'm from Saint Lucia.
Saint Lucia. Lucian.
Lucia.
All right. Melinda, I know I asked you this before, but I'll ask again. What's your background? Where are you from? Born and
I'm
raised?
from St. Vincent.
St. Vincent. Vinci. All
Yep.
right. Nice, nice. Vinci. I don't think I've ever seen this combination before.
I've been seeing illusion.
Vinci and Lucian.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I never noticed, but that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys pretty much have Caribbean roots, and Ken, as you mentioned, you grew up in the knowledge base with
Farming, yeah. So
farming.
I grew up. We raised cows and pigs.
Mm,
I had chickens
okay.
for myself,
Mm,
but my uncles and cousins they grew up. They had pigs
yeah.
and cows. We had goats and sheep here and there, but
Yeah.
cows and goats. I mean, cows and pigs was the main farm source, and
Yeah.
of course we did bananas. So we
Mm,
would export bananas to foreign countries.
yeah.
We did that.
Wow, guys had a big production, man.
Yeah, it
Um.
was it was a decent production.
Yeah. 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 All right. So you guys were going through the process of looking for a home, and how long did that process take? And give us a little background of some of the homes that you guys visited or whatnot.
It's less than a year.
It took less than a year, probably about maybe 6 months at most, because
Mm,
keep in mind the pandemic again was in
yeah.
effect, and so houses there was more houses, was it more buyers than there was houses,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And of
Mm,
course, with the interest rate as low as it was, people was competing for houses.
yeah.
So we lost a couple of houses that
We
Mm,
we
did.
put big offers on. We got outbidded.
yeah.
Um, Luckily, this one that we got right now, we had put an offer on it. We got outbidded on that one,
Okay.
and then for some reason it came back on the market.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so when it came back, we jumped on it and we went more aggressive than the first time.
First time. Yeah. 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 What program did you guys use the program or you guys went conventional?
We went conventional.
Okay. Okay. Nice. 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 All right. So you guys acquired a property, and what was that feeling like at that point?
It was fun.
Mm,
First time home buys. It was nice, but
yeah.
I can say home buying is not for everybody because the challenges that come with it. It's
Mm-mm.
if you're not prepared for it, it can be challenging.
Right. Right. All
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. So I've seen the videos obviously on Facebook. I mean,
Mhm.
I first saw the video and I reached out to Melinda and say, "Hey, what's going on? Definitely want to talk about this. It sounds really it looks very interesting." So I have a couple of questions. So before I get started, I want you guys to really explain and break down for someone that's listening what is small family homestead, and that what you guys are doing that for somebody might be different. Um, if you guys could just explain, exactly what is small family homestead.
So, small family homestead, the goal of small family homestead that we have here is for us to create memories together
Yeah.
first. Then the step is to grow food and grow our own food and produce our own meat
Mm,
that we have here.
mm,
Anything extra we're willing to share and sell to other people, but the main focus is for the home or the family first.
okay. Mm,
Um, and but of course to create memories and
yeah.
grow together.
Mm. Is it some form of like self-reliance? You would say?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. All right. So you guys currently have livestock. You have vegetation as well.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I saw on the video. I know you guys have goats. What else you guys have?
So we have goats, we have chickens.
Hmm.
We do like on special holiday like Thanksgiving we'll do turkeys.
Okay.
We'll do lamb.
Mm.
Um what else we have?
That's we had ducks at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a lot for itself.
Yeah, the ducks
Yeah.
is it's a lot of work. Ducks, so.
I was gonna ask you that, man. What's the hardest, if that's right, what to use? What's the most difficult livestock to raise or animal to raise?
Um,
I'm talking
so
usually
far for us, it has been ducks.
Now
ducks.
I think ducks is challenging in the sense that they create a lot of mud. Ducks and pigs,
Oh, okay,
right?
okay,
They create a lot of mud. So if you don't want to deal with muds, then you
yeah.
don't do those. But I think
Mm.
the most challenging animal that we have that we're raising is goats.
Goats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
goats require so much attention, and if you don't give them the attention they need, they get sick.
What do you mean attention? We talking about hugs and back rubs and stuff.
Well, there is one goat that we have. He's big as a king corso, right? Am I saying it right? He's
Uh,
huge. He requires a lot of attention. I mean, he's like worse than a puppy. He wants you to pet
really?
him all the time, give him a hug. I mean, he's very gentle. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
So when I say that attention, I mean you have to trim hooves, you have to make sure their digestion is right, you have to
Yeah.
make sure they get the right minerals, you have to make sure they eat the right food,
Mm.
make sure they have a dry place. It's a lot of things that you have to deal with, or as they get sick, and it's
Mm.
a headache to try to get them back into health or right.
Wow.
You,
Wow.
you just got to make sure the environment is right.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. That's very interesting. And never knew this. So you mentioned environment. I remember seeing a video of recent. It snowed, right? So
Yeah.
how do let's talk about the goats. How do the goats survive in the winter time?
So in the wintertime, they have something they coming in the fall,
Mm-hmm.
they grow winter fur. So they shed their summer fur, and they
Mm.
grow their fur grow thicker,
Mm.
right? So
Yeah.
that's when they're getting ready for the winter time. So the
Yeah.
cold does not bother them. Just like chickens, chickens do the same thing. With
Okay.
chickens, they call it molting. So they'll
Yeah.
shed the summer feathers, and they'll
Hmm.
grow new winter feathers. It
Okay.
becomes thicker.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Um, that's really interesting. So I noticed also the property is fenced wrong. You fence wrong the property yourself?
Yeah, but I'm still working on it. It's not fully done yet. But yeah,
It's a work in progress.
In progress.
it's a lot of land to fence.
Yeah. Wow. That's. I'm so amazed by this. I don't know why I'm amazed because I grew up in Ireland too, and it's nothing that. I guess what it is because we obviously live in the U.S. For folks who may not know, we live in the U.S. and we pretty much we don't live in a well for you guys. You guys live with Southern Maryland, more in
Yeah,
Southern Maryland, right?
Southern
Yeah,
Maryland.
yeah. So you guys could afford to do that kind of stuff out there because there's a lot more land.
Yeah.
A good question about land. What about zoning? How does that zoning process work for you guys?
Well, we some areas that's developed is considered residential. Some is
Yeah.
agricultural. Some is farming.
Okay. Okay.
So it depends. Like downtown will be residential. We're not in a downtown area. We're more in the
Rural area.
rural area of La
So,
Plata.
so in order to have a family homestead, you want to check with your I
Yeah,
guess
you have to check with the county,
county. Yeah.
and you also have to check with the county how much animals are you allowed on the
Okay.
property, because for
Okay.
each acreage you're allowed a certain amount of animals.
Okay. That's really important. Um. So what other animals? Oh, you mentioned chicken. How's raising chickens? How is that process? Is it
Chickens,
as
chickens, are,
difficult?
chickens are easy. They're easy to raise as long as they have food, water. They're
Mm,
fine. You don't have to do much with them.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And what else you mentioned? So we got goats, we
We
got
do
chicken,
we do we do turkeys in a, like
turkeys.
in a for Thanksgiving. We get them ready for Thanksgiving. Um, that's about it. We do lamb too.
Oh, yeah. And lamb for folks who don't know is
It's a bit it's a sheep that's under 1 year old.
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Once you turn a year and up, it's
Yes,
considered mutton.
a mutton. Okay. So all right. So how's raising lamb? How's that process?
The lamb is fine.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, lamb is not as in the animal kingdom I call goats bougie because the goats, like I said, they require a lot of stuff, but lambs don't require that much stuff.
Okay. 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 Um. What about goat milk? Do you guys process that as well?
We have goats that produce milk and we can
Yeah.
take from them, but it's another process to go ahead and do that, and the time doesn't allow to do it. But we
Okay.
have like what 3 goats that we can milk from.
Yeah. But we have more. We have five pregnant goats, right?
We have 5 pregnant goats right now.
Okay. So guys, you guys gotta bear with me for a song really ridiculous and so um no, do all goats produce milk? Only the pregnant goats produce milk.
No, well, goats produce milk when they're pregnant,
Okay, okay.
right? And in order for them to be able to keep producing milk, you have to keep taking out the milk.
Okay.
Once you keep taking out the milk, then the body will absorb whatever is left over, and
Yeah.
the production will stop after a while until
Mm,
they become pregnant again.
yeah. Mm.
So,
What's the
yeah.
benefits of goat milk?
Was it what?
The benefit.
Yeah, the benefits of I guess goat milk versus cow milk. 'Cause I know you have experience with cows as well. Like what's the difference?
Cow milk is a lot fattier than goat milk,
Mm,
and some people that's allergic to cow milk,
yeah.
they can drink goat milk. Is better for them.
Mm,
Um, so,
yeah.
and it all depends on the goat too. Now, not all goats you can milk. It's like it's only the dairy goats and the meat goats. They will not produce good milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. It's a lot to learn, man. It's a lot to
Yeah.
learn. A lot to learn. So what about the vegetation? What do you guys have planted on the land as of now?
Well, right now we get in the garden together, but because the weather is kind of interfering with that. But we do tomatoes, we do cucumbers, all of
Mm,
the different vegetables um, that we plant, and we
yeah.
have a herb. We do herb gardens.
Okay. Wow. A lot of work, man. The one thing I also enjoy seeing that you guys have your kids involved. I've
Yeah,
seen photos with the kids hugging the goats and out there with the tractor and stuff like that.
yeah. They
Melinda,
enjoy it.
yeah,
They enjoy
Melinda,
it.
Melinda, the mom. How's that for you? You be doing it
It's
sometimes?
Say it again.
I say, how's that for you as a mom? You know, do you be nervous sometimes with the kids out there with the animals and stuff like that running around?
I actually enjoy it, and I'm very happy that they're getting this experience and they're learning. And they're seeing that even though we have our 9 to 5, still we're still making our time to learn on the homestead and do things that we need to do on the homestead. So we're happy that they're involved. We don't always get the time to have them involved from sun up to sundown, but
Yeah,
the time that they're there, we glad that they're taking in something that they can use later on, because it's life skills.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. What did your family say, man, when you guys told them what you guys was doing?
They didn't know.
It did.
No, they didn't know. They didn't know. Nobody knew was buying a house till we closed on the house.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good way to do it, man. To be honest with you, you know.
But then when they found out, they was happy.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys mentioned you guys still have a 9 to 5, still have a regular job. How you guys balance, you know, family life with farming, raising kids, and all that? How does that process work for you guys?
It's a challenge, but we just find it. We just find the time to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, kids don't require a lot of time. You can give them 5 minutes of something and they enjoy it. They just enjoy spending time, and the fact that you do something with them. They so it don't take much with them.
Yeah,
But as far as with the farming, on days off, or sometimes we have to take off to do
yeah,
stuff if it's an emergency or it needs to be done.
yeah,
Um,
I think it requires to have your 9 to 5 and have children, and then still put in work as husband and wife, and then still put in work in the homestead. I think it depends on your background. So we both came from hardworking backgrounds.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we
You
had to
can't be
wake up in
lazy
the
and
morning.
you can't be lazy
Exactly.
and take
Wake up
that.
early in the morning and get our day started. So I think it requires a lot of background knowledge and experience. It's not something that if requires you to always sitting down, because we hardly sit down. We hardly get time to actually rest as much as we need to. And I mean, that's not a problem because we do enjoy what we're doing. But I
Yeah.
think a lot of it comes from background experiences and knowledge.
Hmm.
Because like I said, if you cannot, it's not for the weak.
Yeah.
It's not for the weak.
Yeah. What? So a typical day. What time your day typically starts?
well, on a weekday when we have to go to work, 5 o'clock,
5 o'clock.
we're
Yeah.
up. The animals got to get fed.
Mm.
Um, Chores got to be done before that. Then after we come in, we have breakfast and we get ready for work.
Yeah. Mm. Wow. I definitely plan on. I'm definitely. Well, I don't want to invite myself, but I definitely would like to get an invitation to come and yeah, check it out, man. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for you guys because it's really interesting. So if someone say, listen, we what's a small scale? I guess that's the question. If someone may not be living in a rural area, so to speak, but might, you know, I don't know if you could do it in the city, but you said chicken seems to be the easiest thing to
Yeah,
raise.
I mean, you can do chickens in the city, right? It
Yeah.
all depends what your goals are, right?
Mm.
If you just want to raise some food for you to have for your family,
Yeah.
you can do a stock of 12 chickens. As long as
Mm.
you don't have a rooster in the city, you can
Okay.
do 12 chickens. You can do a small garden where you grow certain fruits and vegetables. Because keep in mind, there's fruits and there's some vegetables that grow every season. You have
Yeah.
certain fruits, so you can rotate that. So you can
Okay.
have a small space and start that way. Because when we was in the apartment, we was growing some stuff in flower pots
Okay.
on the
Okay.
balcony. We didn't have the animals, but we had little vegetables and stuff on
Yeah.
a garden
Mm.
on the balcony in flower pots. You can start that way, and it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's some of the fruits or vegetables you can grow that's easy to grow? You would say.
Tomatoes.
Mm.
Strawberries.
You can do no
Strawberry.
strawberry. You can do strawberries. You can do tomatoes. You can do peppers. You can do microgreens
Yeah.
if you want to. You can do that. You can do what else?
Mint.
You can do mint.
Mm.
You can do a little herb garden. A herb garden doesn't take too much space.
Okay.
Um, what else?
What's that thing we had? Basil.
You can do basil.
So yes,
Just a
yes.
little, just something that doesn't require a lot of space.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm thinking because I have a little area that I'm definitely considering planting a little, herb garden.
Some like cucumbers will not work because it needs space to run. You
Okay, because
understand?
it's
But
fine.
something, yeah, just something that just could grow in a flower pot will
Yeah.
be fine.
Mm. Wow. Okay. So you said you mentioned chickens. You said 12 is you mentioned
Yeah,
12.
you can have a flock of 12 just to
Up
start, or
to 12.
6. You can do 6. If you're trying to do meat birds, it depends. Like if you're trying to do egg, there's we have what we do is we have egg layers and we have meat birds. So we separate
Yeah.
the two.
Mm.
Our egg layers is just for eggs. We just use them for eggs. When they
Yeah.
get old enough and they're not producing enough eggs, then we'll send them to the freezer, and then
Okay.
we'll start over. Our
That's nice.
meat birds, huh?
Send it to the freezer.
Yeah, that's nice way to put it.
Yeah. Our meat birds we grow them only just for meat, so they don't produce
Okay.
eggs. We don't have them produce eggs or nothing.
Mm.
So we have the different sets. So if you want to do egg layers, you can do 6 egg layers, maybe
Yeah.
6 meat birds.
6.
Yeah.
Well, eggs right now are super expensive, man. So you guys might be onto something. So so these I've seen these what you call it, the chicken coops that they sell at like Tractor
The
Supply and all
supply.
these.
Yeah.
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 Um, what once you buy that, is additional space needed, or the chickens could just stay in there? How does that stuff work?
Which one? There's a couple of them I try to supplies.
Oh
Well,
shoot.
he built the chicken coop and the chicken run.
I rather build my own because I can design it the way I want it versus the ones I
Okay.
try to supply. You're limited to what you can do with it.
Okay. See,
But if you're referring to the one, I think the one that most people buy is comes in a little mesh. Is
yeah,
I think brown and it has the
And
bottom
then it has
whatever.
the thing that the chickens run
yeah,
down.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
that I would say you can get that, but then you'll still need to add an additional run to it because
Mm,
that's not enough space for
yeah.
depending on how many chickens you want. You still need a little run
Uh,
because there's a chicken coop and there's a chicken run.
Oh wow,
So
never knew the
the
difference.
the coop is where they go in and they lay their eggs and they go at night and sleep. The run
Yeah.
is where they go out and they get to thing to
Mm,
run around and do their thing. But
okay.
so we have the coop and we have the run for when like weather's like this. We keep them in the run. When it's nice out, they're just roaming around the yard.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, you guys need to have some type of class or something, man. There's a lot to learn. And
Yeah,
everybody got a course now.
yeah, no, right?
That
Yeah.
is true.
Nice. Well, I mean, at this point, man, anything else you guys want to add? Anything, guys, you guys want to share? Open forum. I can't think of any other questions to ask, to be honest with you, because yeah, I
I
think
mean, we do offer when people want, we offer like chicken butchering class
okay.
where we have people come and they learn how to butcher the chicken and cut them up and stuff like that,
Yeah,
clean them, and we have done that in the past. We still offer it for people that do want to do it.
yeah.
We also offer people whenever they want to come and like we sell our goats. They can come and pick their goat and we teach them how to butcher it and also do that.
So I could say, hey, so I picked the goat out
Mm-hmm.
live. The goat's still alive. I'm assuming.
Live, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, live.
And then at that point, you
Mhm.
guys go through the whole process of cutting the goat up and all these things.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll teach you all that. We'll teach you how to cut it, to dispatch it, how
Yeah.
to cut it up, and all that. Yeah.
Wow.
Because we
Wow.
have someone coming in March
Yeah.
for lamb.
For lamb, yeah. Yeah, because that part of what we're trying to do is trying to teach people where's the food coming from and how is it treated
Mm,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, so people have an idea.
Mm.
Because a lot of people don't know where their food, how their food is treated or where
Right.
they come from.
Yeah.
So we try to educate people on that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm grew up in the islands. I definitely had opportunity as a kid to, or the young adult, I would say, cutting up chicken and all these things. And I never cut a goat up before. I mean, I never got into that. But I'm very much have a knowledge base about it. And like I said, man, I'm definitely interested in coming out to the farm and seeing, you guys work and maybe what about the goat? Well, yeah, well, we'll talk about it. Maybe I pick my own goat out, and,
Yeah.
and do something. But it's very, very interesting. So if someone's interested in reaching out to you guys, to get involved or whatnot, how would someone go about doing that?
They can log on to their Facebook account and Instagram and type in Small Family Homestead. It's right on the screen. And they can message us, and then we take it from there. We're very consistent in the messages, so we can go from there.
Is there any other families within that area that does the same thing or similar to what you guys do?
Can you repeat that? You could have.
Oh, sorry. Is there anyone else or any other families that you guys are aware of in that community that does this, the same thing that you guys do?
Yeah, there's a couple families that do what we do here. We connected with them, and sometimes we work together and stuff. But there's other families in the area.
Yeah, and a lot of other families in the areas, they have horses and cows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's very, very important, man, that that we as a people need to learn how to be self-reliant in whatever aspect that might mean to you. Have something going on, like you said, whether it's a small garden or if you have the room for small farming, or like you mentioned, chickens is very easy. And it's something that I have actually considered doing.
Yeah.
But, as I say, where my house is set up, I don't know, but, I got two pumps.
Chickens is very easy. As long as they have food and water, they're fine. They don't need much.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, they have somewhere to scratch and dig for worms or whatever. They're fine. They don't need a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start off with 2.
Yeah. We actually started with 2 here because when we first moved here, a friend of mine gave me 2 chickens.
Okay.
I couldn't buy anymore. The season was out for buying chickens.
Yeah.
So we started with 2 for the first year.
Yeah.
And then the next year, now we went crazy.
Yeah, my husband went crazy the next year. He was like, we started off with 2. Then I woke up one morning, then it was chickens all over the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started with 2, and then we went up to 200 the next year.
How often does a chicken lay an egg?
Every 24 hours cycles an egg.
Serious?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I feel like such a dunce right now. This song so elementary, but yes, I'm so. I don't know.
And people say people ask the rooster to have for chicken to lay eggs. You do not need a rooster to a chicken to lay the egg. A chicken will lay an egg without a rooster. Now, if you want the chicken to hatch the egg, you need a rooster. Because the rooster will fertilize the egg. But if you have a hen, it will lay without a rooster. The egg just won't be fertile.
Oh, can I add that we don't just have brown eggs? We have white eggs, and we also have like a light shade pink. We have light shade of blue. We also have a light shade of green eggs.
Yeah, because different breed of chickens lay different color eggs,
and they all taste the same.
Well, listen, man, we just transitioned into a whole nother conversation. So, I've never seen a pink or blue egg. So you said different.
Let me get the eggs. You go ahead, talk. Let me get the eggs.
Yeah. So you have, and some of them lay really dark brown eggs. It's just the different breeds. They lay different eggs.
Okay.
And that's where they get the concept of Easter eggs.
Yeah. Wow.
Because they're different colors. So you get light pink. You get blue, green, white, dark brown, almost look like red, and of course the light brown. So we have all these different breeds that lay these different colors.
Yeah. So you're saying there's no difference really between a brown egg and a white egg?
They all taste the same. It's just the different breed. Like you see, we have as the white egg. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can see it.
Well, for the sake of guys who's looking at this via YouTube, you obviously can see the eggs. For those of you who
And
listen,
that's we have the green.
oh, that's a green egg.
Yeah.
Right.
But that looks like an Easter egg.
Well, they're from our Easter layers. They're called Easter layers
Okay.
chickens.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Easter layers, and then we have the blue here.
The light, it's looking the green and a little light, but and then
Wow.
this is sort of like light pink with brown,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
then we have the brown ones.
The dark brown ones.
Yeah.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah. So
Oh,
they call them Easter layers.
Easter layers. Okay. Well, that's cool, man. As grown as I am, I think I would know this stuff, but yeah, I've never seen. Yeah, the only variations of colors I've seen as far as eggs is white and brown.
brown.
Yeah,
It was my first time too. He was actually used to seeing the color eggs, I guess, from chickens back home.
Yeah.
But when I first saw a chicken laying blue eggs and green eggs, I was blown away. I was like, wait a minute. And it's to the point that we had to actually post it on our Instagram and Facebook, which is Small Family Homestead, because a lot of people were like in disbelief, like, are you guys painting the eggs? And like, no,
Yeah.
we're actually have chickens that lay blue and
Yeah,
green
I
eggs.
actually had to go out and wait till the chicken was laying the egg to videotape it so
Wow.
people could see the egg coming out of the chicken
Yeah.
that color.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing, man. Of course, the social media is a Small Family Homestead where guys can follow you. Is
Correct.
that Instagram and Facebook?
Correct. And we also have an email address, which is smallfamilyhomestead@gmail.com.
Okay. Well, guys, man. Once again, much success. I love what you guys doing, and it's nice to know I have a reference point when I decide to, invest in my chickens and so forth. So look up for my call, and I definitely plan. When is it? You said in March, right? In March, that's when the guy is coming. What happens in March? You mentioned something about March.
Oh, we a guy coming from lamb to butcher
lamb
some
and
much. And if you're
Okay.
trying to get some, if you're doing like a small scale chicken,
Yeah.
on a small scale, and you want year round, try to get the what they call them.
What certain breed of chicken?
Yeah, it's a certain breed of chickens.
The Americanas?
No, not the Americana. The Americanas they're the dark brown. This the red one. Can't remember the name. It's
Once we get it, we'll probably
yeah,
message you.
they lay 350 eggs a year.
What?
It's
I don't know if Alonzo want that many eggs.
What? Well, hey, listen.
so
I was
different breeds.
Yeah.
Different breeds lay a certain amount a year.
Yeah.
So you want to get it's the red boilers, I think they call
It
them.
probably is the red
They
one.
lay 3. Yeah.
Man, I'm in the wrong business. So I guess the price of the eggs really had to deal with the the carton that they put the eggs in, because if one chicken, you see, one chicken lays about 350 eggs. That's all.
350 eggs a year.
And it is one.
Just one, yeah. And keep in mind they lay every 24 hours. But now if the you have more daylight, they lay 2 eggs a day.
Yeah.
The more daylight you have, the more eggs they lay.
Wow, never knew that.
As the daylight shortens, the productions slows down.
Yeah, because in the summertime, we usually get between 50 to 60 something eggs a day, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and then as it starts getting colder, the egg production slows down, right?
Because the day it gets darker earlier, so
yeah.
But sometimes you can trick them by putting a light in there for them, and they'll continue laying.
Wow. Learn something new every day, man. Hey, guys, like I said, anything else you want to add, before you wrap it up? Because I'm very intrigued.
I don't know. Well, I'll just put my book information. If you're interested in any of my children's books, it's Books by Deetaville on Instagram and Facebook. And my books are available on Amazon.com. The latest book we have now is based on us homesteading as the cover, and then it goes into community workers in the community. So it's just like my awesome dad. That's the title of the book.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's about it. We're just having our fun doing what we're doing as a family.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. You know.
Oh, he wants to be the only one on the camera. First, he didn't want to speak, and now he wants to be the only.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all love. So once again, guys, thank you so much for taking time out, and look forward to seeing you guys soon. Once the weather break, I'm out there. I come in.
We would love to
I need to
have
walk
you.
my boots. I got some garden boots. So do I need to walk my boots? That's all I need to
Please
know.
do, because we had people that came here, our close friends and families. We love them, but they had like boots that were not homestead ready.
Jordan.
Yeah.
When we had
Don't wear Jordans.
When we did the butchering class, we had people wearing Jordans and good shoes, and they getting blood all over. Or just bring, just bring your chin to clothes, because it can get messy.
Yeah. Well, like I said, guys, I'm dead serious. Let me know when you guys doing the butchering class and all that. Definitely put it in my calendar to come down. And I got my boots. I'm ready to go. So I'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Once again, man, small family homestead, Ken and Melinda DeDeville. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And see you guys soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Give thanks.
Okay.